All right, welcome to an episode of Let's Talk Beard. So I got Andrew here, and then I got the owner of Wild West Beard Company. We got Nate here. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good, guys. Thanks for having me.
Good. So we're just going to talk about the line of Wild West Beard Co. Go over some of the products and ingredients and what the benefits of those are. So we'll just go out and start. And when did you guys start your company, and how did you guys get your theme going?
We spent about a year in 2015. We pretty much took all of 2015, and we wanted to come out with the best beard products out there. And then January 1st of 2016 of this year, then we released everything to the public and started selling it to all you guys.
Cool. Now I know me and Andrew have been using it for what, about a month, maybe
about
a month more. I know it's technically one of the best products that I've personally ever used in my beard. How did you feel about it?
Honestly, I think so as well. The sheen and the feeling that you get out of it, especially with the combination of the soap that you also make too, the shampoo and stuff like that.
Scrub.
I mean, and I'm a heavy balm, the heavier hold balm stuff, but your stuff, it still holds the firmness, but you can walk around the wind and let it blow around and still keep the shape. And it seems to last forever. And I work in the grime and the dirt, and even at the end of the day, even though it is kind of dirty, it still feels soft and manageable. And you don't have to keep reapplying it all day long just to keep the scents going and everything else. It's actually really nice.
Yeah, to kind of give you a better idea on how that soap works, I actually had an allergic reaction to a product a couple days ago that I used, and I actually turned to Wild West Beard Co.'s Scrub, and it took the irritation right out, and the beard felt great. So
I like it.
That's very nice.
The goal.
Yeah.
And so you guys use 100% pure essential everything, correct?
Yep. Yeah. Our products are all 100% plant-based. We don't use any artificial fragrances. We don't use any solvent extracted oils or anything. Any scent that you smell in our products actually come from 100% pure essential oils that are distilled directly from the plants. So it gives us a quality of product that is really unbeatable. And with the 100% plant-based products as well, and 100% organic at the same time.
Very nice.
Yeah. Now, depending on people's allergic reactions or if they're sensitive to anything, usually the way I can tell if somebody's not using 100% of anything, or it's man-made or a fragrance, something like that, I kind of get like a tingling feel on my skin.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it'll go away like after a couple minutes if I'm not allergic to it. That's one way I can tell, and I don't get anything. I don't get any feels on my skin. My skin feels just as it was before I had anything on there. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys come out with the oils and balms first, and then went to the wash? Or did you guys kind of work on everything all at one time?
Yeah, we started with, I wanted to make beard oil, and then I was using a different company's beard oil and balm, and I wanted to do an oil and a balm at the same time. So we released everything at once, and we started with just one scent, which was the Urban Woodsman.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, we came out with the Western Breeze, the Herbal Elixir, and then the Tumbleweed Tea. And then we're about ready to start bottling a fifth scent.
Mm-hmm.
But then we recently, just in the last couple months, probably a month, right in the last month, started making that the Scrub shampoo.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys were actually the first ones to try that. I gave you a little tester.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had been using it for a while, and I loved it. And so I was, when I met with you guys were the first ones to.
I like
Yeah,
it a lot.
Awesome.
The girl lady gives me compliments about it, so she loves it too. The smells and everything, and the way it keeps your beard clean, like I said, all day, but it doesn't feel stripped. You know what I mean, at all. You get out of the shower, you towel dry it off, and it's almost like you already have oil in.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, we
use
use 13 different essential oils in the Scrub.
Which is quite a few.
Yeah.
There's a
lot of essential oils in there, and so our reasoning for using essential oils is they work kind of like a fertilizer for your plants.
Mm-hmm.
They add all the nutrients back to the hair And so all those little breaks and cuts and everything and the dryness, the essential oils will actually repair all of those.
Mhm.
And so that's why we use so many essential oils and
Sure.
all of our products, just to use it as that, promoting that new growth.
Sure.
And like last year when we were testing with everyone, we saw about a 15% faster growth with everyone that we saw and tested with. Just getting those nutrients into the beard hair
Yeah, making it.
brings it, just livens everything up.
Sure. And that's actually a good analogy you said. It's like fertilizer for your beard. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's,
Yeah,
to me, that's what it feels like. It's I don't know, going back to when we had spoke before and you're talking about the essential oils, it's not only good for just your beard, but it's also good for yourself, your whole being, you know, breathing
Right.
in the essential oils and on your skin and stuff like that. So
yeah,
there's a lot of more just regular benefits than just your beard too as well, you know.
yeah. We
when you're using
actually,
this stuff. So.
we have quite a few women that actually buy the Scruff Scrub for their own hair, just because it's, a lot of even like high-end shampoos that I've used before, they have sulfates in them, and the sulfates just rip all of the nutrients out of the hair.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so with the Scruff Scrub, it's sulfate free.
Oh,
So
okay, yeah.
so it's 100% organic products, but it's also sulfate free. And so it doesn't strip any of those nutrients out of the hair.
Right.
And so like when you're using the beard oil or the balm, you get all those nutrients in there, and then then you use a shampoo, it strips everything out, dries the beard out, and then the next day you start at square one again.
Right, yeah.
And so using the Scruff Scrub, it actually leaves those nutrients in there. It'll wash most of the product out,
Sure.
the oil or the balm,
Yeah,
but
definitely does.
those essential oils will stay in there.
Mhm.
And then having the essential oils, as many as we do in the Scruff Scrub, then we're able to add the essential oils back in there to kind of give it that refreshing feeling in there.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's why there's so many in there.
Maybe that's why your beards are always more, like, a little more shinier too. Not greasy or oily, but shiny. You
Yeah,
know what I
right.
mean? Like healthy looking.
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't think I've achieved that look with any other product that I've used.
nice.
So
Good
it
to
is
hear.
something that's really nice. And I get more and more compliments as well.
I like it.
You're walking down the road and people, just, your beard's shining in the wind, in the sun. So it's really
Yep.
nice. There's a lot of extras that you get out of it too, as well as, you know what I mean, as far
Right.
as people noticing more. And I think I've noticed a little bit more of a growth spurt myself, even though it's only been maybe a month and a half.
Yep.
It just feels like it's a lot thicker and a little bit stronger, and
Nice.
not so many split ends and things like that. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I asked it was funny. It was like I was just saying, I just came from the barber shop,
Mhm.
and the guys were asking me about my beard and the products, and before I actually had the beard, I had a little like mustache goatee,
Mhm.
and that was pretty much shaved all the way down, and I started growing this. Was it 7-8 months ago?
Mhm.
And 7 months ago, and he asked how I control, because I told him I haven't trimmed it at all. I haven't touched anything
Let it
to
go
it.
wild.
Yep. And he's like, well, how do you control the split ends? And I'm like, I've never had one.
What's
Right.
split ends?
And he's like, I go, how do you do that? I'm like, I only use my products in there, and I've never had a split end. And he's like, that's impressive. He's like, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah,
So,
it's hard. It really is.
yeah.
I had a really bad outbreak of them a little bit before I met you, and for the first time and stuff like that. And I still get them, but not nearly as much.
Mhm.
And I've only been using your product as well since I got yours. I haven't used anybody
Nice.
else's or anything else because I just wanted to try it out for a while, see what it does. And I
Yeah.
just really enjoy it. The herbal elixir mix is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
That one is actually my favorite. The smell and everything, the texture, everything is great.
Yep.
It's not overpowering, and it's not, real cologne smell like some of the products are, but it's really nice. And it
Yeah.
sits well.
Yeah.
I got to use the Western Breeze and the Tumbleweed tea, and what I believe you said with the sandalwood and the lavender, they help.
Cedarwood.
Yeah, cedarwood.
Oh,
Yeah,
cedarwood,
with
yeah.
the cedarwood lavender.
And then because I also use it after I shave my head Even though
Yep.
my head's a little bit irritated after I shave it, but
Right.
I'll put that on there. Within a minute, my irritation's gone.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. The so like the balm. Is this on?
Yeah, it's still going.
Oh, okay.
Just keep talking.
Cool. Well, the like with the balm the blend that we use in there is pretty much everything that you would need to soothe skin irritation.
Oh, okay.
And then the lavender is one of the essential oils that will actually repair the skin.
Mhm.
And so, like even on like cuts and stuff, I just put pure lavender on there, and
Yeah.
they're healed up in like a couple days.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we base all of our products, also all of our scents we use cedarwood and lavender. And then from there, we build them out, adding other essential oils.
To get you other scents and stuff
Yep,
like that.
and all of them. And so some of them you don't even know that there's cedarwood or lavender in it, but it's in all of them.
Right.
And but yeah,
And that, like you're saying, that's kind of like one of your go-to essential oils in almost every one of your mixtures, or is it in every
Yep.
one? It is.
Yep, it's in every one of them.
Wow.
And so
You
just
can't
be-
really smell it that great in all of them either, which is
No.
fantastic.
Yeah, the healing powers of the cedarwood lavender, and then cedarwood, the way it promotes new hair growth.
Mm-hmm.
When I first started growing a beard last year, I actually had it was like the end of the year. I had a patch of hair or a patch right on my cheek that all of a sudden just all the hair fell out, and I was like I was really stressed, and
Sure.
just the hair fell out. And that's right about the time we finished our product. And I just started putting the oil and the balm on there each day with the rest of it. And it's fully grown back in.
Oh, yeah, you see, on
Yeah,
the ball,
yeah.
ball patch now. for
Yep.
sure.
But it was like a month and a half, and there wasn't even like a stubble or anything there.
Weird.
And we were putting the products on there, and yeah, just amazing how it promoted the new hair growth to grow back in at the same
Nice.
time. And
That's
then,
great.
but yeah, for like the balms for like an aftershave, they're really popular
Oh,
as
yeah.
aftershaves too.
Never even thought about that either.
Yeah, because I trim around my neck
Sure.
and on the sides and everything, and you put a little balm on there, and the skin is like instantly soothed. I don't get a razor burn anymore.
Not the red bumps and stuff like that or anything like
Yeah,
that. No
nothing.
razor burns.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
then we actually have a pretty decent group of women now that buy the balm for like aftershave on their legs.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So after they shave their legs, and it takes like a little bit of balm as an aftershave goes a really long way.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean,
One of those spreads easy. You know.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
you get-
Yeah, one of the tins has an aftershave probably lasts a couple months.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, and so
Nice.
they use it and rub it on their legs and everything, and
Smell great. Feel great. And,
all the irritation's gone.
yeah.
Sounds like you got all your bases covered with the.
Yeah, we didn't even really think about that. And
Right,
then
yeah.
all of a sudden, all of a sudden we have someone come to us like, hey, I use this for this reason, and then all of a sudden we're like, wow. So we start telling people about it, and then all of a sudden we got this another huge market that opens up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got some product here in my hands, the Western Breeze and the Tumbleweed Weed Tea.
hmm
Some of the ingredients I wanted to hit on here real quick, just because I'm not very familiar with it.
Yeah.
If I pronounce it right, Elemi. How do you pronounce that?
Elemi.
Elemi. Now, so what is the purpose of that?
It's actually it's extracted. It's distilled directly out of the plant, but it just has a really crisp, refreshing scent.
Oh, that's okay. So that's where this one gets its profile then,
Yep. Yeah. So you have
and the lime too.
exactly. It's a lot of people are more familiar with like frankincense.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's very close to frankincense, but frankincense you could say has a little bit more of an earthy,
Yeah, I was gonna say a little
Okay.
bit.
more
yeah.
earthy notes to it.
Yeah.
Elemi is actually a little bit more. It's less earthy. It's a lot lighter. With the frankincense, which we use in the herbal elixir. No, the Urban Woodsman.
Okay.
So with the Urban Woodsman, we got Idaho balsam fir,
Mhm.
Idaho blue spruce, we got the cedar wood, the bergamot. There's a lot of woods in there, and we have lavender. Yeah, bergamot is amazing.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it has a lot more. It's a deeper, earthy, scent to it,
Sent to it. Yeah.
and very masculine with like the Western breeze. We use the Elemi instead. It's a lot crisper and fresher,
Yeah.
and it's a lot lighter as well at the same time.
Gotcha. And then there's another one on here. The Gogiba. How do you pronounce that?
Copaiba.
Copaiba.
Yeah, it's funny. Copaiba is actually it also it's extracted directly from that plant, but it's musky.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's really musky,
Hmm.
and it just kind of smells like it's funny because a lot of people, like, when they smell like an essential oil, they can picture something in their mind
Okay,
that smells
yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
And I think of it like a morning, like dew, like in the woods.
Oh, okay.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So like in nature, and you got the morning, like, moist freshness coming out of the plants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of where the Copaiba,
Okay.
what it makes me think of.
I could definitely see that. I mean, this is probably one of my favorite scents I've ever gotten. It's that nice that lime in there is really nice in there.
Yeah, and the lime kind of gives it
It's great.
just a little bit more of a citrusy
Yeah, and then
note, but it's a deeper citrus.
yeah, and then you got the lemongrass in there, which I love lemongrass.
Oh, yeah.
But I do. It's fantastic stuff.
Doesn't get much more crisp and refreshing than lemongrass.
Not really.
That's why
Really at all.
we paired those together, and that's why I wanted to use Elemi instead of like frankincense,
Mhm.
because personally, Elemi goes very well with lemongrass and lime. The lighter notes.
Sure. Now, because like he said, touching base what he said, there's some of these we haven't never heard of or seen before. How did you come across them? Just by researching them, or have you used them before in the past for something else?
Yep, a lot
And
of
that's
that.
how you knew the scents? 'Cause
Yep.
I know when I've been researching essential oils and stuff, and you see something new, and I don't, never even smelt it before.
Right.
So, is it something that you just bought one day just to try it, or
Yeah.
or how did you come across
My,
one of these kind of oddball oils?
Yeah. My girlfriend owns a massage business,
Mm.
and she is like a master in the essential oil
Oh,
world.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, and so she uses 50 different essential oils, and there's a couple hundred more than that
Sure.
that we can get, but and so she taught me all the different, like, what this one is used for, and like what cedar wood can do, and then
Okay.
so between
All the health properties of it.
exactly,
Okay.
yeah, a lot of healing properties behind everything, like the lavender.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like a whole barrel of pure lavender essential oil is $1 million.
Wow.
Is what our retailer sells it for.
Holy
So
cow.
yeah, and that's like our cost.
Right.
So I get a pretty good deal on it.
Damn.
But their products are so pure that you can't beat the purity of their products. They grow everything themselves, and they own all of their own crops.
Oh, okay. Nice.
They harvest all of the plants themselves, and they distill everything and bottle it all themselves. So
Wow.
I know I'm getting a product that is as pure as you can possibly get.
Sure.
And we actually, the first part of this year, actually visited some of the farms down in Idaho,
Oh,
and so like where they grow like our lavender crops,
mhm.
and then like Idaho blue spruce and Idaho balsam fir, and it's amazing over there when you actually see like
The actual farms.
yeah, it's incredible just
Sure.
the amount of how much they actually care about their products.
Sure.
So with as much as we care about our products, that's why we went through
With them.
yeah,
Basically. 'Cause
yeah,
They're giving their heart and soul into what they do, and I guess you're
Exactly.
doing, so it's a good pair, obviously.
right.
Because you're doing something right.
Yeah, we're on to something here. But yeah, her knowledge with essential oils is just incredible, and so she taught me everything I know, and then between researching everything between the two of us, we came up with the blends that we did, and there's a it's funny because anyone you can throw essential oils together and it smells great,
Sure.
but we actually have a purpose behind like each of our blends, and we paired them correctly with each other.
And took the time
So,
to,
Right. That's why it took a year to come out with our products.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, is there such thing as like essential oils? Maybe if they're a combination of them that could actually be like combative to each other. Like one will take the property away from the other. Have you ever heard anything like that? Or are they all pretty much?
Not as much when you get into 100% plant-based
Right.
products. They work really well together as long as you use 100% plant-based products.
Sure.
Like there's a lot of products that are sold as pure essential oils,
Right.
but their carrier oils are like expeller extracted.
I see.
So you buy an ounce of essential oil, and it's got a expeller extracted oil in there, and then a few drops of essential oil.
Right.
So there's a lot of companies that then you start breaking everything down. When you start doing that, now you've added a chemical in there.
Yeah.
Because of
So when you say like expeller extracted, that means like you're using other methods other than cold pressing it,
Yep.
like heating it up, or a chemical burn that releases. As soon as you use that chemical burn, it's no longer natural or 100% pure.
Exactly.
You can now not get rid of that chemical.
Correct.
It's going to be in there. So.
Yep. Which that was the reason that I started this company, was because I was using another company's product in my mustache and goatee, and I took some of my girlfriend's essential oils and I poured them in there, and like a couple days later, I added cedarwood. Because she said cedarwood was, it had amazing properties and it helped with growth and everything, and I love the smell of cedarwood. I'm like, yeah, great, I'll add it to it. And then like 2 days later, it smelled like plastic. And I was like, So I got looking at everything, and that particular company said that their products were all natural. And when I got looking into it, when you take something as pure as our essential oils and put it in something that actually had it's one of two things, either expeller extracted oils, which, like what you were saying, you take your plants, you pour acid in there, it burns the oil out of it, and then they skim the oil off the top. But now it has that acid in there, you can't ever get rid of that.
Yeah.
What they did was they had factory-made fragrances in there.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't a pure plant-based fragrance. So when I put something as pure as our essential oils in there, it actually separated all of the chemicals out of the product. And so when I smelled it, all I smelled was like a chemical, like plasticky scent.
Yeah, because it probably was at the top.
Exactly.
Yeah, so they don't.
Yep. Yeah, whatever's lighter is going to go to the top, and probably the thick oils probably sink to the bottom.
Yeah.
So I was extremely upset because I paid quite a bit of money for it.
Right.
For a quality product, and it had something in it that wasn't quality.
Sure.
So
Understandable.
So pretty much instantly, I was like, I need to make a beer company. and that's over the next few weeks, we really got into it. And what we did was, I wanted the best products on the market, and I wanted it priced a third of any premium beer product out there. So I wanted to be a third of the price and have 100% pure plant-based products, and the best thing out there. And that's why, again, it took about a year to come up with the blends, was just making these relationships with these wholesale companies to get the best products at a price that I could actually do that.
Right. Yeah.
So there's something I want to hit on, is when you talk about pure essential oils, you're talking about big money. Like pure essential oils is not cheap.
No.
But yet you're selling your stuff at $10. But I know we've discussed before that you're not really taking like a life-sustaining money out of this business. What you earn out of it, you put right back into it, so you can keep the prices at where they're at.
Yeah. My goal is to have you know, like I said, just the best beard products out there for like us guys with beards. You know, you shouldn't have to pay, you know, $20, $30, $40 for a bottle of beard oil.
Yeah, like an ounce of beard oil.
Yeah, exactly. And especially if, and now, like, I know how much you can make that for. You know?
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
I mean, realistically, if you're going to try to make money at a profit, you know, half of a sustainable life with that type of income, then you kind of have to charge those prices, which I can see. But personally, I would never want to pay that much for an ounce of oil.
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and like for me, I would rather, the way I see it is, you know, you have a company and say they sell 10 bottles at $30. Well, I'd rather sell 300 bottles at $10,
That's what I'm saying.
you know,
Yeah.
and it doesn't, you know, I do everything myself. So, you know, we label all the bottles. We hand fill every bottle. We hand make everything.
I see.
And
Yeah.
so, and you know, we do it in large batches.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't take that much extra time to do everything myself. But then we keep all our costs down
By doing
because we're not paying anyone else to do it.
Yeah, you're not paying a laborer or something like
Right.
that. Or, you know, like you're saying, printing and everything else, you know, you gotta keep it all
Right.
as simple and as cheap as possible, but
Yeah.
still keeping the good quality,
Exactly.
you know.
Yep.
Because as everybody knows, the cheaper you go, the quality goes down, but if you can, you know, avoid that in many ways, that's, you know, and obviously that's your goal too.
You're right. Yeah. So like all of our products are the best products out there, and you know our goal is to kind of, I've used a lot of different products before, and we kind of went away from a lot of the normal ingredients that you see in like every single product.
Mhm.
It almost looks like they just peeled the labels off and stuck it on a different color.
Sure.
Same ingredients and everything. And so
Right, yeah.
we wanted to do a lot of our own ingredients that a lot of people don't use,
Mhm.
and so we want to be different than everyone else, but we still have the highest quality possible products in there. And all of our oils are all of our oils are actually cold pressed,
Okay.
and all of our ingredients.
Yeah, they're not alcohol extracted or nothing like that.
Right,
So it's all
exactly.
cold pressed, that's
Yeah.
right.
And then we add just a ton of essential oils to it. So there's no artificial scents in there
Yeah.
or fragrances.
There's no risk of allergic reactions really or
Right.
anything like that. You know, I
Yeah.
know some people still have allergic reactions to EOs and things like that, but the fragrances, the man-made stuff seems to be where the issues come from.
Most
A lot of
definitely.
it, especially the under the beard and along your skin, you know, is
Yep.
most likely in my experience is because you had something that's fake in there and they were
Mhm.
man-made and it's irritating your skin.
Yeah, not everybody can handle fragrance stuff.
Mm-mm.
That's just facts. So that's great.
Yeah, and that's why, like when you smell our product, all you're smelling is essential oils.
Right.
So you know you're getting a lot of quality products in there because there's no fillers. Like
Right.
that.
I mean,
Right.
a lot of fragrant used oils are going to have that overpowering effect on your nose.
Mm-hmm.
But these ones, they don't. It's just a nice.
Well, you almost have to bring it to your nose. Some of them
Exactly.
you can crack the lid of a bottle of oil and you can smell it almost.
Yeah, right.
Oh wow, this stuff, you know, it still smells excellent, but you almost have to bring it up to you to actually get the smell. It's
Right.
not overpowering
Right.
at all. So that's another telltale sign that's
Right.
most likely all natural.
And,
Yeah.
and the lasting of the scent. Any natural products only last probably a maximum of 4 hours
Right.
smell wise. Usually they last, like for me, they last about 2-3 hours, which is great.
Sure.
Anything that's lasting, 5, 6 or longer hours, that's fragrant used.
Yeah, there's
Mhm.
the smell part of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was the goal. Is there's some people out there that I want my beard to smell like crazy strong. Like I want to walk into a room and everyone smells my beard.
Sure.
That's what I use cologne for.
Right. Yeah.
So if I want people to smell me, I wear deodorant or cologne.
Right.
But-
Well, don't wear deodorant or cologne.
then I don't. But your the way we feel is like your beard product shouldn't be your cologne.
Right.
It should be a nice light scent that
Personal.
smell.
It's yours,
Right.
it's for you. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you or your significant other.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
only time they should really, smell is when they're in a couple feet of you, or making out with your face or something.
Right. Yeah.
Great. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We're at about a half
Well,
hour already.
I was gonna ask one more question.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the future now?
Yeah, good question.
Do you I know you have 4, main scents now, you have a 5th one coming out.
Yeah, what's
Yes.
the 5th one gonna be? What's the profile?
It's
Without giving too much away.
yeah, right. It's really how do you explain it? It's crazy. It's like a cross between the Urban Woodsman and the Western Breeze.
Okay.
So it has like woodsy notes to it, but it's very crisp and refreshing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I see the Western Breeze as it is right now.
Right.
Right, yeah.
It's quite a bit different, but it's from what we've heard back as feedback so far is it's probably going to be our #1 seller. So
So I can tell by the look on your face you're pretty excited about it.
I'm really
So-
excited about
And it makes us excited.
I've been-
So
I've been-
that's how
using it, and I've handed it out to a couple people, and they've been
they've been impressed. Nice.
overly happy about it. So we're gonna keep growing. We've had just incredible feedback so far from our products, and
So morale's high, so you're not
extremely.
so good.
We're not worried about one thing. We're having a good time doing it
There it is.
and putting quality products out there, and the customers, all you guys, purchasing our products and loving them and giving us feedback, and that's all we want to do is just put out good quality products for good guys with beards and just
Awesome.
make it and just go big with it.
Awesome. Well, we really appreciate you taking the time out and coming to
Really do,
this,
Yeah, definitely.
and explaining your products. That's really what I want to get the person behind the company and obviously get them here to get a chance to actually explain their products. So that's great. Thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Talk Beards, and you guys beard on and beard strong.